feel like your kids were wrongly graded. So, I am a single mom, and I serve in the military. It's not easy, especially raising a 12-year-old daughter mostly on my own. I'm stationed stateside, but I work long hours and have to travel occasionally for training. My daughter, Maya, is incredibly smart, creative, curious, and usually a straight-A student. At least she was, until 7th grade happened. At first, I chalked it up to adjustment. New school, new teachers. But then her grades started tanking. I'm talking F's and D's in classes she used to breeze through. Math, English, even art. She'd come home in tears, saying things like, "I turned it in, I swear." Or, "Miss P said I didn't follow the rubric, but she didn't give me one." Of course, I scheduled meetings. Every teacher was syrupy sweet in person. Oh, Maya is such a joy to have in class. She's so smart, we're just trying to push her a little. But they'd say her work was late or missing or not up to standard, yet couldn't show me a single rubric or comment on the actual assignments. I asked for examples. They'd say, "Oh, we don't keep physical copies anymore. It's all digital." But Maya would show me her submissions, with timestamps. Everything was on time. So, I dig deeper. I casually talked to a few other parents. Guess what? Their kids suddenly had the same issue this year. A lot of them just blamed their kids or hired tutors, but one dad let it slip. Honestly, I think they're just trying to make it look like they're pushing students harder since the district's talking about budget cuts. That clicked. I had overheard a staff conversation months ago about the school possibly laying off 2 teachers due to underperformance. They were scared, so their logic? Make it look like their classes were so rigorous that only a few exceptional kids passed and the rest struggled. So I gathered evidence. I had Maya record screen captures of her turning in work. I printed emails. I used my security clearance to legally record conversations with the teachers where they admitted, offhandedly, that our expectations are meant to weed out the unmotivated. Next, I went to the school board. Not just the principal. No, I skipped the people covering their own backs and went straight to the top. I showed them everything. I also mentioned, very politely, that as a service member, I'm pretty familiar with documentation, chains of command, and due process. Oh, and by the way, several military families had been affected. Did they really want that kind of scandal? Within 2 weeks, an investigation was launched. Guess what? They found at least 4 teachers were inflating their course difficulty and intentionally failing students with vague, undocumented criteria. Maya's name came up multiple times in emails as a safe student to fail because her mom won't be around much. Oh, really? 3 teachers were immediately put on leave. The 4th resigned. The principal gave a weak apology and was reassigned. The school board personally wrote to the affected families. I transferred her to a charter school with a more transparent grading policy, and every time I see those nice teachers in the grocery store, they can't even look me in the eye. They thought being a single mom in the military meant I wouldn't have time to fight back. They were dead wrong.